Hello students, this is a new video. We are taking history chapter 2. This is video number 1. The name of the chapter 2 in history is Socialism in Europe and the Russian Revolution. Before reading this chapter, we will understand the comments and important words. This is our chapter, Socialism in Europe and the Russian Revolution, the age of social changes. Before reading this chapter, like liberals, radicals, and conservatives, we have got some problems. So, before that, we understand the terms which is useful in this chapter. The first term is here in this chapter is Tsar, title given to the Emperor of Russia, which was abolished in 1917. This is the first term which is used in Russia for king. Second term is here Romanov, name of the dynasty which ruled Russia in 1917. Third term is communism. Communism means an economic system in which the means of production are owned by the state. Means whole means of production like factories and production houses is in the hand of government, and people are getting equal opportunity there because central government is controlling the production house. There is no private property in communism or communist country like China. Fourth term is Bolsheviks, the majority party of Russian Social Democratic Labor Party, led by Lenin, based on the ideology of Marx and Engels. So this is an important party of Lenin and his friend, and there is a Marx and Engel ideology is there in this party. We will read this in our chapter. Next term is Soviet Union. Soviet Union of Soviet Socialist Republic USSR, formed after the overthrow of Tsarist Empire. After the end of king's rule in Russia, the Russia was actually become the USSR, Union of Soviet Socialist Republic. Next important term which come in this lesson is Bloody Sunday. Important term, a mass of peaceful workers led by Father Gabon were fired upon by the Russian troops when they went to the Winter Palace, the palace of Tsar, to present a petition to Tsar. Heavy casualties ensued. This incident, which occurred on Sunday 22nd January 1905, is known as Bloody Sunday. Next important term is Council of People's Commission. The Council of Representatives of People to whom power was transferred after the Russian Revolution. It was headed by Lenin. It happens in 1917. Duma. Duma is like a parliament of India. The Russian parliament or legislature, its members were elected and charged with the responsibilities of making law. So Duma is like our parliament where the law is made, and it is a powerful house of Russia. Next, ninth, divine right theory. The theory which believed that the king was the representative of God or on earth and no one has the right to defy him. So it believes in the belief that God chose the king. This theory was held by Russian czars to perpetuate their autocratic rule. They are propagated or eh, in the people so that people believe in the king's rule or czar rule in Russia. Mensheviks. Mensheviks, the minority party. Majority party in Russia was, we read in before, there's Bolshevik party, and Mensheviks was the minority group of the Russian Social Democratic Labor Party. It is a labor party, democratic party, formed in 1898. They favored a government of the type that existed in countries like France and Germany. There is a party against the Lenin and they favors the government like France government or German government. Nationalization to bring under government control. So all the means of production and power not in the private hand but in the hands of the government. Next, 12, Red Army. The army of Russian Revolutionary Russia, which fought against the Tsar's army. It was composed mainly of the workers and peasants. This is an army which fought against the Tsar, means king army, and mainly the soldiers were here in this army were workers and peasants. Number 13, Revolution of 1917. It refers to the events of November 1917. It happens in 1917. Control was in the hands of the All Russian Congress of Soviets. The Kerensky's government was overthrown. After this revolution, it is called Russian Revolution. Number 17, serfdom. Russian type of feudalism under which peasants worked for the landlord in exchange for food and shelter. No wages were paid. So it is like a jamidari system in India. Here the workers are working but they are not getting wages. They are only getting food and shelter. Soviet Council of Workers. Number 16, suffragettes, a movement to give women the right to vote. It is called in like adult suffrage, when the ladies or people getting the voting right after 18. Number 17, jihadis, Muslim reformers within the Russian Empire. Jihadis like that is called jihadis. Autonomy, the right to govern themselves. Autonomy means to rule themselves. That is called autonomy. Deported, forcefully removed from one's own country. Deported means to send the people out from the country. Exiled, forced to live away from one's own country. People are forced to live in other country, not in their own country. Number 21, and the last one is the collective farms. A large farm owned by the government and worked by hundreds of the workers. It is owned by the government where the workers are working and they are doing work and they are getting wages, but they are working under the government. They are not independent, they are working under the government. So these are the important terms, 21 important terms. You must write in the copy, so it is easy to understand this chapter after understanding these terms. Thank you.